Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruben Amorim press conference reaction show. Now, this is the first one of the new domestic season, so I'm very much looking forward to getting back to doing these again on a regular basis. I have to say, these are one of my favourites. Even though a lot of PR banger mash waffle is being discussed in them, I just love reacting to them and calling out the PR, of course, because this is what we do on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel, people. We call out the PR. We 100% call it out. Let's get it right. PR and PSR in the bin. Let's have it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. And yes, people, I'm wearing the new Manchester United away shirt. Now, before you lot saying, oh, why are you funding the football club, this and that? Look, I haven't, because I got it off of eBay, and this is just a remake. So, yep, it's literally a fake one, but the quality is absolutely amazing. I mean, it does fit, but I think I probably could have done with a size larger, maybe. But yeah, it does fit. And I know this away kit's got a lot of hate and that, but I like it. So as far as I like it, that's what everyone else thinks. It's as simple as that. But big up to every single one of you who's live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you are new to my YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button as I upload plenty of Manchester United's content on this YouTube channel. I also upload Premier League as well, so I just done a match action to Liverpool versus AFC Bournemouth. Because yes, people, the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel is your new home to Premier League content this season. It's still mainly going to be Manchester United, of course, because at the end of the day, they are my team. But I'm going to be talking about many more Premier League teams and doing non-Manchester United match reactions as well, because obviously other Premier League teams I used to do match reactions over on my Mr. Joshy J football channel. But we've moved away from that now because we've rebranded the football channel to an EFL channel, non-league and international football. So, yep, that is what's happening on my second channel, people. So if you're into your EFL, non-league and international football, make sure you are subscribing to my second channel. Link is in the description. And also, the link to my merch is in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description of this video is my channel membership. Yes, people have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to become a YouTube channel member today on my YouTube channel, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in, like I said. So tonight we are reacting to Ruben Amorim's press conference reaction. Now, please note I am not sponsored by anybody to do this. I just choose to do this because I know you guys enjoy them and you enjoy me calling out any banger mash waffle what's being spoken about. And also, we are going to be reacting to Mikel Arteta's press conference as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he's been saying. I mean, let's get it right. But I've not listened to any of these press conferences whatsoever today. So this is going to be a blind reaction, a fresh reaction. I may stop it halfway through and call out any PR, or I may stop it halfway through if they say anything positive. So yep, looking at all these legends in the background, Giggs, Beckham, Neville, Skulls, but Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Gary Neville. This PC allows me to have a background in the backgrounds, but unfortunately, on my other PC at home, it slows it down. So, unfortunately, that's why at my flat you see the bare walls, unfortunately. But on this PC, I'm able to have that background. So, I think it might be time maybe in the future to upgrade to one in my flat as well, because I'm upgraded to one here at my family's house. So yeah, we'll maybe look into doing that in the future. But very much looking forward to, like I said, doing this on a regular basis. Again, these press conference reactions. So before I get started, I'm going to get to you guys in the live chat. Let's see what you people are saying in the live chat, shall we? Here we go. Dynamite Sorting, big up to you, mate. Good evening. Good to have Premier League football back. And I agree with Michael. Sesko going to flop at Manchester United this season. He could well do, he could be another Razas 2.0, couldn't he? Razas Hoyland 2.0. 4-2 Liverpool. Yep. Big up to Adam Dar, by the way. Got a feeling Gyökeres is going to get goals. His former manager, Ruben Amorim. Could well do. Who knows, mate? What do you think of Sky sort of showing more Premier League games? 215 games exclusively this season, Mr. Joshy J. I'm not surprised, Dynamite Sorting, because Sky are quite a big company, aren't they? I mean, let's get it right. Well deserved for Cucurella getting a new contract for Chelsea. Absolutely. Mr. Joshy J, is YouTube your hobby? Yes, of course it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it, Dynamite Sorting. And obviously, it's my job as well. So, yeah. I called Arteta Lego head. Yeah. Bash. Big out to Adam Dar. Sorry, Adam Partridge. Fuck's sake. Stinker and hooks. Yeah, apologies for that, Adam Partridge. Big up to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening. Mate, much appreciated. Now, obviously, like I just said, Adam Partridge, I've not listened to the press conference at all today, so it's going to be a fresh reaction. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what's being discussed in this press conference. I really am. Could be very interesting. But yeah, big ups to every single one of you, by the way. And if you are a Manchester United fan, make sure you are subscribing to this YouTube channel. And you're into, like I said, EFL, non-league and international football, make sure you are subscribing to my second channel, especially as I post quite a lot about Plymouth Argyle, Chippenham Town, maybe bits about Bristol City as well. So, yeah, link is in the description to this video to my second channel. So, right, people, without further ado, let's get started with the first press conference reaction of the 2026 season. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime. Here we go, people. Oh, it's on the Manchester United YouTube channel, is it? Great. Okay.
Afternoon, Ruben. Happy new season. Easy question to start with. Team news out of the weekend. We didn't see Mazarawi or Lissandro the other day training. How are they going?
No, Nusim and Licha are out. They cannot play this game. Josh recovered.
Oh, interesting. So let's listen to that again. So Lissandro Martinez and Mascherari not available for this weekend. Oh, okay, that's a bit of a shitter.
No, Nusim and Licha are out. They cannot play this game. Josh recovered, Andre recovered. They are option for this game. We'll see.
And first time we've got to speak to you since you've got Benjamin Sesko joining the club. What do you feel about his signing, his potential, and this new front three you now have with Mbemo and Cunha as well? How exciting is that?
Well, by starters, with this front three, I hope they're going to be a massive improvement on the front three we had last season, that's for sure. Because the front three we had last season was probably the worst front three I've seen in my whole entire life. Let's get it right. It was absolutely horrific last season. Now, I'm not saying this front three is a finished article, but I believe it's going to be a big improvement from last season, people. And this is not me getting giddy or anything because we don't do that on the Mr. Joshy J YouTube channel. We just keep things cautious on here. Now, who knows? Sesko may be another Rasmus Hoyland 2.0. Cunha, I'm expecting to do great, because he's Premier League experience. Brian Mbuemo, now, really, we're not seeing much of him. We saw a couple games of him, but I think one thing what might be an issue is maybe that he does look a little bit on the big side. So, yeah, that might cause him problems. Maybe he might have to get to the gym a bit more. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, we'll wait and see. Well, let's continue.
First of all, we have more than three, so they are fighting for the places. I'm really happy. I think he has a great potential in everything he does. He can play different type of footballs. He's going to feel that Premier League is really aggressive. He's going to learn, but he has a great potential, and I can see Ben be a striker for Manchester United for a longer few years.
Bit too early yet, I think, Ruben Amorim to be saying Benjamin Sesko's got the potential because we've not really seen him yet, have we? So, yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see on that one.
That's why we pay so much money to have a striker that will have his history in our club.
Ruben, in terms of Benjamin, do you feel like he is able to start this game? Has he had enough time with you to understand what he needs to do and to work on his fitness to go from?
If he's playing, I think probably he's going to be on the bench, but let's see what he says.
Start against Arsenal.
Of course, we have a lot of time, but he's ready. First of all, physically,
he'll be on the bench then, I reckon.
He's ready. That is a big component in our league. Then he's really smart. Every detail that he asks is a guy that is always thinking. He spent all afternoon here working on his fitness, so he's ready to play. We'll see if he's going to start.
I don't think he will. I think the safe option is to start him on the bench. Start Cunha and Mbuemo because they'll both be more match fit, won't they? Let's get it right.
You said in the United States there were times last season when you set off for games and you feared what was going to happen. Do you, after this period of time, are you confident you know what your team's going to do?
It's hard to know because we cannot change everything in 4 weeks, but we are better. I know that we are training harder.
We'll see. As soon as the season starts, the first few games, we'll get to know and understand the team where we're at, really. So I think it's a bit too early yet for Ruben Amorim to saying we look better. I mean, I hope and pray we do look better. But after what happened last season, people, I'm just being super, super cautious.
We are training better, so I know that we are more prepared to cope with the demands of the game. We have new players that we need to understand in the real game what they are capable to do in the moment. But I'm really more confident. That is clear. I'm more confident in this moment. But again, we cannot.
Now you're going to be under pressure, Ruben Amorim. Shall I tell you why? Because if it does not work with this three in the back system, you need to go back to a back four. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, at the end of the day, your stubbornness, mate, is going to cost you your job. Let's get it right.
Change everything in 4 weeks, but we step by step we are going to be a better team. But of course, I'm more confident.
Have you set the team targets this season?
No, we want to return to Europe, but it's hard as a Manchester United coach.
Well, obviously, because we're Manchester United, of course we want to return to Europe. That's fucking out here right.
To say one thing like that, but we need to be realistic with our fans. Even that we are going to have to fight a lot because there's a lot of good teams with more time than us together. But we are going to fight for it. And we want to improve. We need to focus game by game. If we are thinking how we are going to finish the season is a problem. Let's focus on game by game. We want to win against Arsenal. That is the main focus.
Of course I do. Classic rivals, in like the late 90s and early 2000s, this was such a huge rivalry. You know, Roy King, Patrick Vieira, having arguments in the tunnel, no hugging and kissing these days, like on social media. No, no, no. None of that happens, people, when I was growing up. Like proper, ready to go to war, ready to go to battle.
Hi, Ruben. You obviously know Victor Gyökeres very well from Sporting. Can you sort of tell us a bit more? When you signed him, he hadn't even played in the Premier League. He goes on to score 97 goals in 102 games for Sporting. Did you see something there that other people hadn't seen? Did he develop quicker and better than you could have expected?
That is a question for Mikel, but Victor is a different league.
What a stupid question from that journalist. Seriously, now, get out here, man. Seriously, why would you ask a question about Gyökeres when Ruben Amorim no longer manages him? Nah, fuck out of here, man. Absolute pathetic question by the journalist. Shame on you.
Physicality is different. In Sporting, they have a very good group of scouting because they live from the players that they can buy and then sell to survive. I think he's a very good player. He's going to give different characteristics. He's going to be different if we face in the beginning of the game Victor or Havertz, for example. So we need to be prepared for that. But it's not a surprise to watch Victor in the big club inning.
I was thinking off the bench against Fiorentina, there's potentially might be sold this window. What's the situation, and is he still part of your plans for the selections?
It's here to is one more option. We will see. We are focusing this game, and Rasmus is still our player.
Just on the midfield situation, do you want to make midfielders come in, and would you be confident with getting on him? Because it does look like you're quite light in that area.
To be honest, I think we're done with signings now. I can't see there being much more, to be honest.
I'm really happy with our players. They are working really well. We have different players for that position, so we are prepared to win any game with our players.
Are there any players who could potentially step into midfield who aren't seen as out-and-out midfielders?
No, maybe Mason Mount. I think he's a player that can play in that position. And if we want something different,
it's going to be interesting to see Mason Mount. If he stays fit. And he's going to absolutely land it this season, because near the end of last season, staying fit in that, he was playing much, much better. So I hope he stays fit. I really do. That he can make a difference to our midfield.
But then we are going to find out during the season. But we have players to cope and to win games in Premier League.
Time last season that obviously Mikel's had a lot of time to mould his team and they're seeing the results now. That you've also said that perhaps you're not going to get the same amount of time because this is Manchester United. As you're starting the new season, how do you assess kind of your position? You've said that lots of players have got a clean slate. Do you feel that there's a clean slate for you as well? That all of last season can just be forgotten and you should be allowed to kind of have the time?
No, I won't forget that season. Not one bit. 15th place with a minus 11 goal difference. No way will I ever forget that. To me, it is criminal and unforgivable. Seriously. But move on this a fresh start, Mr. Joshy J. No, absolutely not. Because them players should be reminded of it day in, day out to make sure that they do not repeat it this season. Seriously.
Seems to have evolved
I learned a lot last season. One of the things that I learned is that I don't need to focus a lot in the future. That doesn't matter. I don't care. I just want to win against Arsenal, to focus on Arsenal. And I need to live day by day, like my players, and focus on each game. So I learned that everything that gets a little bit noise to our team, I have to take out of the picture. So I just prepare to coach my team against Arsenal.
I need to do that with Man United.
No, of course, as a manager, you have to, with the board, you have to have a plan, a long plan. But nowadays, with the 3 interviews every week, we just need to focus on Arsenal. We want to win this game against a very good team, against a very good coach. Let's focus on that.
A very good coach. What phase is Arteta in now, people? I mean, he's not won anything yet with his own team. The last thing he won was the FA Cup with Unai Emery's team. But he's yet to win anything with his own team. An amazing coach. Get out here, man.
I just want to ask about Bruno Fernandes. How's the new arrivals benefit him? Does it change? And you said over the tour that you want him to be close to the area, but obviously the new arrivals make it sound like he's probably going to play in the midfield too. But do you still want him to be advancing, like playing? Both roles?
Even last season when he plays as a midfielder, it was like maybe the player that had more shots near the box. So I think it's a good thing also for Bruno to stay a little bit during trainings in one position. Then is winning a lot of things in your journey as a player. You lose some things, you win some things. I want Bruno near the ball. So that is really important for our team. But last year I felt like sometimes we need Bruno near the goal. We have now players with different characteristics that can cope with that. So we'll try to arrange game by game the best players in the best positions.
Ruben, just clarify something you said about Sesko earlier. You said that he'd been working, probably doing sessions to get fit. Is that an extra?
No. He does the same as the other players. What I'm saying is that he's one guy that stays here, have lunch, and then goes to the medical department, do the stretching. So the guy is always thinking about football. He's really obsessed about that. And that is a good thing because you don't have to think about that aspect with that young guy. I don't need to tell Ben, this is Manchester United, a lot of pressure, you have to perform, you need to be ready for the physicality, we need to be ready for every game is like do or die. With that guy, I have not that concern. I have the opposite. Enjoy a little bit.
You said earlier that he was asking you questions. Do you like that?
I really like that, especially when it's smart questions. So he's listening and he wants to perform. So that is really good.
Oh, dear me, that journalist asking Ruben Amorim about Gokares and that. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. But that press conference, not much really to call out about that. I thought it was quite a good conference, to be fair. But obviously, the only thing I can think of really is when Ruben Amorim says, yes, we are better than that. But we'll see, Ruben Amorim, yeah? When we're, 5 games into the new season? Then we can properly see where we're at, people. I do think this front three, whether they're elite or not, are still going to be an improvement on last season. Let's get it right. And I know my geezer, Michael.ChelseaFC, right, says that Manchester United should apologise to Garnacho because we need wingers. Yes, I know these days the Premier League is based on wingers, but if this motherfucker doesn't want to be at the football club, he can get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Or let him rot in the reserves. It's as simple as that. He's came out all this bollocks saying, well, I'm not going to play for the football club. I won't play for 6 to 12 months. Well, get the fuck out then, mate. Or drop into reserves, yeah? Dear me. Had an absolute nothing at Ron and Right, anyway, before I get started with Mikel Arteta's reaction, let's get to what you guys are saying in the live chat. Here we go. Oh, big up, Mob. Yep, big up. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. I hope you're well. I hope your day's going good. And yeah, I can see you're very confident for Sunday, aren't you, mate? Cancelled the Garnacho deal. Chelsea needs new centre back because Colwell ACL. I can't wait for Sunday. We're going to smash you. Fair play, you know. Your confidence is amazing, mate. Watch it on Sunday? No, because I'll be watching a game with my dad. You know, he's an Arsenal fan, so we'll both be watching it together. But I will have the emergency meeting for you, mate. Question mark. Good evening, Mr. Good evening, Michael. Mob Boss. No, Josh will have an emergency meeting on Sunday night. He is with his family during the day. Thanks, Michael Geezer. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Doofy versus Lego Head. Arteta's a fraud and that Lego Head and a clown. I mean, and in what phase now? But got to trust the process. No way. I'll never trust the process, Michael. You know, I don't go along with any of that shit whatsoever. Mob Boss, Michael John, Chelsea FC got it. You're doing Chelsea versus Palace. I can imagine he is, yeah, because that's on Sky Sports. Day nights. Only 2 weeks left until deadline day. Yep. Summer transfer window shut on the 1st of September. Absolutely. I'm Mob. Yes, I am, mate. Awesome. Hiya. Bash. Big up to you, Liam channel. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Enzo Maresca in phase 1 with 2 trophies last season. Arteta phase 6. Wow. Unbelievable. Right, let's listen to what Arteta has had to say, shall we? Mikel Arteta. This is going to be very interesting. Here we go. Oh, 19 minutes. Gosh, his is longer. Well, which one should we go for then? Let's go for the 15-minute one.
Mikel, hello.
Hello.
Stand up. Celebrate start of a new season. Nice balloon.
Balloon.
A balloon? No fucking way! A balloon in a press conference. Oh my god! What form of PR bollocks that is? That's crazy. Oh my! That's peak. That's absolutely peak, people. Oh wow! Laugh my fucking ass off. What are you applauding for? Okay, whatever. Oh my word! They even got party poppers as well. What the fuck? Seriously, what is going on? No way.
First question is more of a new season coming.
Okay, go on.
Well, with that, it's coming, obviously. So, that's nice Arsenal card as well.
Very good.
Arsenal are red, United are too. It's Sky's biggest Premier League season ever. We're excited. Are you?
I'm super excited. I can't wait. It's been a really productive preseason. we made such an evolution in the squad as well, and we're ready to go.
Also linked to the fact you've gone early in the market, you bring in 6 quality players all over the pitch, injury-wise as well. You would hope so anyway, but looking fairly clear apart. Is that all part of it, the mood in the place?
Especially the mood on the place, the energy around it, the enthusiasm that the boys, the staff came from them.
Energy? What? How many times they can finish second, yeah? And going along with, it's a process, trust the process. Best looking Spaniards we ever known. Fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I'll tell you what, more Arsenal fans support Mikel Arteta more than their football club. Let's get it right.
And now will to do better, to keep improving as a team and to win. And that's what it drives my energy, and that's why I'm so excited.
I guess Leo Trossard was the only down from last weekend, has he?
Yeah, I think he's much better. I think he will be able to train again tomorrow, and if that's the case, he will be fit.
Of course, there's still a couple of weeks just over to go in the window. I'm not going to ask you, maybe on as well, whether you're going to bring anybody else in, but is the main emphasis now potentially on trying to get a few out?
Well, now I leave that to Andrea and the club. My main focus is just about performing, is preparing the games in the best possible way, and win. Because now we start the season. It's been a long off-season, pre-season with the markets and being so active on it, and I leave it to them.
We're celebrating the start of Premier League. It's a tough start for Arsenal, isn't it? But I need to tell you what games are coming up to. Liverpool even before the international break, then Man City and Newcastle, Forest.
We need to play each other. We need to play it at some point, and we start at an incredible stadium with so much history and a beautiful way to start the season. And we will go game by game and make the best preparations and then perform to earn the right to win the game.
Where you are at the end of that relegation, will that say a lot about potential for winning the title?
Yes, especially the consistent.
Winning the title. I don't think they have quite enough quality. What I think Chelsea look better. Man City look miles better. Liverpool, yes, they got their issues at the back, but going forward, they still look a team, man. But yeah, Liverpool got to work with the issues at the back. Seriously, too open at times tonight.
We showed in the last 3 years, and now the margins, we know how small they are. We know that the competition as well has increased the level with recruitment, with another year together, and we're going to have to do the same.
How many teams this season can realistically compete for and maybe win Premier League?
A lot, too many in this league, and it's getting stronger and stronger. And there are teams probably that maybe you don't put them on a piece of paper right now, but suddenly they will surprise everybody. I mean, the squads, the quality of the managers, the structure they have within the clubs, they are so strong that it's going to be very difficult.
Old Trafford on Sunday, always a great game.
Yeah.
Manchester United, Arsenal, Manchester United. What do you expect from United this season? Is it going to be better than last season?
And they will be different as well, and the manager will have more time with them. They have a pre-season. They made some very good signings as well, like anybody else, I think.
Time for what? Time for what exactly, yeah? In football, unfortunately, you don't get any time these days. It's like soon as you start losing a few matches, you're under pressure faster, or you say, bash.
They strengthen and they will be better than last year, like the rest of the teams.
2 goal scorers, new goal scorers, in opposite teams. They've got Shesko, you've got Gyökeres in a different world. Might have been them coming face to face, but for different teams. What made you, in the end, go for Gyökeres ahead of Shesko?
I can just talk about Victor and how happy we are to have him. I think he's going to have a tremendous impact in the team. His adaptation has been very, very good, and we're really happy to have him.
Got off to a great start.
Yeah.
Just a final thought. Tony Adams has obviously been a bit hero at Arsenal. He's been saying that he believes that with Martin as your captain, you won't win the Premier League, but Beckham should be the captain.
Really? What, with Martin Odegaard as captain? Why do you think Real Madrid got rid of him? Because Real Madrid knew when to get rid of him at the right time. I mean, to me, Odegaard is not Arsenal captain standards, and I agree with Lee Gunner on that. I really do.
Obviously, that's his opinion. What's your thoughts?
Well, my opinion is clear, and it's not just my opinion; it's all the staff and especially the players. I asked them to vote the captain, and I got the results yesterday, and by a mile, but a big, 100 miles, everybody choosing the same person, which is Martin Odegaard, which is the most clear sign that you can have is how they feel about who has to be their captains to defend, improve, and win the matches that we want to win. So I think there's no question about that. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Larry. Back to Nick from the Premier League.
Hi. Thank you.
You've been the Arsenal manager for nearly 6 years. It feels in terms of transfers, the fact that summer 2025 has been the most satisfying you had. How did you feel as a manager that the club supported you this summer?
Yeah, well, it's not supporting me, of course, but supported the team, supported the vision, the idea, and especially.
Right, anyway, before I carry on that, let's get back to what you guys are saying in the live chat, because this show is not just about me, it's about you guys as well. I read that one. I can't stand Arteta press conference, he talks rubbish. Big reason for the Michael.Chelsea FC name, the PR Emir League nickname. Yep, this season is a free hit for Man United. No expectation FC, just finish in the top 10. I mean, realistically, Mob, I want 6th place and a trophy, That is the bare minimum I want from this season. Arteta, the darling of the brown envelopes, pretty much. I think Arteta will be gone at the end of the season and Arsenal will finish second again. Like, Mikel's still back in the manager. I can't wait to cook that brown envelope at the end of the season. Arteta can enjoy winning no trophies. That's why Real Madrid sold him. Oh, yeah, Odegaard, yeah. Right, anyway, let's carry on.
The ambition and the level that we are playing, the competition we have, and what we are expected to do. So we have to improve the squad. We have to improve the quality of the depth of that squad, and we certainly we've done in a really great way.
Victor Jokeres had a wonderful season last season in all competitions. If you look at the Portuguese league, it's a great league, but there is a gap between the Portuguese league and the Premier League. How yourself, your coaching staff, and Victor's teammates are hoping to support him to get the best version of him as an Arsenal player?
Well, we're going to do everything. First of all, understanding the player and exposing the player to the conditions that he can fulfill his incredible potential. And then that's going to be the key. And the good thing is that there have been many players, many strikers, they have come from different leagues, they have come to the Premier League and been successful. And it's for us creating the right context for Victor to do what he does the best, which is
context. There you go, there's that famous buzzword. And I'm surprised Ruben Amorim didn't say it in his press conference, to be honest, because the word context likes to get used a lot, doesn't it?
Against Arsenal, that's one of the greatest rivalries in the Premier League. And is it clear, as a manager, experienced many times? Sure, that's just one memory to stand up.
Well, it's a lot. It's some great memories. It's history, It's the clashes when I was younger as well, and there were some massive characters as well playing for both teams, and it created something different in those games. And now it is different, but still it's going to be super intense and very exciting. Thank you.
He was excited at the beginning of the season. Did you have it every other season as either a player or a manager?
I think it gets you more and more excited, and the more I spend time with the players and the staff, the more reason they give me to come every single day with a big smile on my face, with a lot of energy, and very enthusiastic about what we do. I feel very, very privileged.
Difficult start has already been mentioned to you. You can play that two ways. One is difficult, let's get the games out of the way. The other is a positive way, in that if you come through this and play really well and get good results, you're in a much better position than others who have those difficult matches somewhere down the road. I guess, having known you for a while, that's the view you're going to take?
100%, and it's a big opportunity now to go to Old Trafford on day one and go there, play the way we want to play and win the game. And that's the focus, and the energy is just on that.
You've always said in the past as well that no one puts more pressure on you than yourself. But do you feel after having come close 3 times now, knocking on the door,
Yeah, you keep digging, and you have to be digging because one day the gold is going to be there, and that's all the time. When I've been tough, when I've been educated, and that's it. For 3 seasons, we have more points than any other team in this league, which is incredible. So that's all about the consistency. Now we have to do it in a season to earn 1 more point or the same amount of points and more goals difference than any other team. That's the objective.
That's what a lot of people are going to say to you, ask you questions about your careers and about.
So, you really think your team is going to score some more goals than Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool? I can't see it, Mikel. I really can't. Yes, I know Arsenal, right? Got Gokeres, but I believe they need a bit more quality. It's as simple as that. Do you really think like Madueke is going to make a big difference? No, because he's a scrub. Uh, who else? Who else has gone there? Kappa's gone to Arsenal as well. Another one off to the retirement home. I mean, Arsenal love to sign ex-Chelsea players, don't they? I mean, they always have like an obsession, don't they, people?
About Madueke, all the players you brought in, but it strikes me that this is one of the clubs in particular now which still holds values of the youth team and coming through academies and playing players if they're good enough the youth brought through. We saw it last season with Skelly when Yeri signed a new contract in the summer, and I think everyone would have been excited about Max Dowman having seen him during pre-season. Just explain again what it means to this club to have those young players available to you and the courage that you have to play them.
Well, that shows the great work that has been done in the academy throughout the years, especially because those players have come to the first team and performed at the highest level without any professional experience. And that's a very different cases to any other player that in big clubs they've been playing at 17, 18, 19, 20 with many other experiences before that, whether it's loans or playing at different teams. So that shows again what the academy has done, the preparation of these boys, the maturity of these boys, and as well the quality that we have in the squad to support the young players to feel so comfortable immediately to perform at the highest level. So it's a compliment for everybody at the club. Thank you.
Alex from Dixie.
Hi.
We saw Victor Gyökeres play the 2 games at the Emirates. You can see the understanding increased over that time. He didn't have too much team training before joining. Is he fit and ready to start at Old Trafford?
Yeah, he's getting better and better every day. He's normally a really fit player. It's true that he hasn't trained so much with us. He has those 2 moments in games when he's participated and the feeling was very good. So let's see what we do on Sunday.
And through this pre-season, it seems as though if there's been any minor feeling of the player, you've taken them out like Kai Havertz and Ricardo Calafiori to go against any injury issues. Last year, availability was an issue. Have you had to manage differently or think about it going into this season?
Well, especially because those 2 cases were players that they were coming from long-term injuries, so we have to be very cautious throughout pre-season, especially when you start to travel abroad and there are so many conditions that change for those players. And we have more players, more balance as well in terms of availability. We have improved that in relation to the individual qualities of players as well, and it's going to be key to maintain them for as long as we possibly can, fit available at their best.
Not you signing Martin Zubimendi, how is he going? Is he available for Sunday as well?
Yes, he had a great integration, as everybody can witness immediately, a very big impact in the team, and really happy, and he will be fit.
James Athletic.
Hi. There's a lot of excitement about Victor Gyökeres, obviously a new signing, but Kai Havertz has had a really strong pre-season period as well. Do you see it as a kind of straight fight between those 2 players for that number 9 position? And if so, is that something you've had to speak to Kai about? And how do you intend to manage that process?
Well, it's always we're going to play with 11 players. They're going to be.
I think Gokeres would definitely be the main number 9 for Arsenal, but you can maybe have Havertz on the bench who comes on for Gokeres, because no matter what you think of Kai Havertz, he does do well in that number 9 position. We saw it last season, didn't we? So he can do a job in that number 9 position.
Some players on the bench, they're going to be used. Some others, they cannot be used. Some players that we're going to have to leave in the stand. That's the level. That's the next level that we're going to face something that
Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying anymore. Arteta can enjoy winning though. Yeah, I read that one. Who do you think will win the Champions League, Chelsea or Arsenal in the future? I think it'd be you guys down out sorting. Big up everyone. Big up to Adam Dahl. Good evening, mate. Arsenal are going to be the favourite, even if they're not impressing. What did you think of Liverpool game 4-2 Cookborn? I did a match reaction to that, Adam Dahl. We'll do well. Finish top 3 props with Liverpool City going to come back and Chelsea coming on stronger again. Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Absolutely, mate. Arteta is so deluded. Yeah. Was F1 fans yesterday? I remember I did a meme of Arsenal Stadium, labelled it Chelsea dumping ground. Still can't unseen that. Oh, that's gold, wasn't it, mate? Arsenal fans are so deluded. They think Gopper is going to get 40 goals for Arsenal next season. Even though I'm not convinced with United still. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced, Adam Dar. I expect us to make improvement, but I don't think it's going to be plain sailing at all. I really don't. Right, anyway, let's carry on the rest of his press conference. Banter is banter, so one of them will have to deal with it. Expected the fan base and hold it. True, very true.
We haven't faced before. And then I heard a lot that you have 2 players per position, or we have 3 and 4, because there are players can play in different positions as well. So it's going to be about earning the right to play, to compete, and when you don't have the chance to do that, to cooperate with the right way with any teammate to improve the level. And it's going to happen to all of them because the season is going to be so demanding that the first week are going to be a little bit different. But the moment we start to play 3 times a week, it's going to flow in a really natural way.
And you mentioned Ranieri, especially early signed a new contract. Are you happy that with Ethan, with Martin, with Calmarino, maybe with Kai, you have enough now in that kind of attacking midfield?
Yeah, I think we have great versatility, very different qualities in relation to the opposition as well. We can manipulate that and have some great cohesion within those units. So very happy with that. Yeah.
Tom for Mikel. Hi. When we last spoke to the Premier League context, we were sitting in that room at St Mary's and we talked about how you're going to go away and reflect. So I'm kind of curious what you wanted to share. What reflections did you take? And what have you learned going into this new season?
Quite a lot, obviously. It's a long list of things. First of all, with the amount of situation we have to deal with it, I think the team showed an incredible capacity to adapt and win a lot of matches in a very different context. Something that is not common. And
context again, that famous buzzword.
I revised that in the last Premier League for 20 years and what happened. After that, how we have to evolve as well. The squad, the individuals, certain roles that have changed, and it's the moment to move away from that. And then what is the real deal? What are the things that we have to continue to do or do better to give us the best possible chance to win the major trophies? And that's clear.
You used the word evolved against Athletic Club and friendly in the midfield. I noticed a particular evolution in the way in which Declan Rice and Mendy were kind of moving around that middle third. Do you see that midfield evolution being perhaps the most key to Arsenal taking that next step forward?
Well, there are a few in relation to the players that we have and their qualities. Now we have probably elements and possibilities that we never had before, and some others that will emerge.
Elements and possibilities. We'll see. Don't think so. Yeah, so carry on being in phase 7 or phase 8, yeah? Let's get it right.
Naturally, that probably they are not in the book, so that's a really good weapon to have.
A weapon. Get out here, man.
Yes.
Circling back around to the captaincy question, you mentioned that there's a vote. Is that something, just practically, is that something that happens every season? And within that, are there
Especially because we changed a lot and we changed all the leadership group because a lot of the players that were there now they are gone. So we need to reestablish that, and because it gives you so much information, really how they feel about themselves and how they see as their leader and how they see the people that can join that leadership group. So it was really interesting to analyze all the data and to gather information.
Obviously, Tony Adams is going to have a very particular view and a particular experience of what a captain is, and maybe his style of leadership is quite different to Martin's. But is it, and do you kind of see what captaincy qualities do you see in Martin?
Yeah, we all see it different, and we're going to talk about leadership and the kind of leaders we can be here for hours. So at the end, what it matters the most is how these guys feel about who needs to lead them, how they feel comfortable, who is going to push them, who is going to give them support when it's happening. Basically, who do you want to represent the club and the team when we go out there and face any opposition? That's the key.
Hi, Mikel. There's been a few tweaks to the rules again to start this season, but the way they're going to be implemented, that was something that kind of caught you out a little bit last season. We were on the wrong end of the way that was implemented. But what do you do? Can you do anything to guard against that this time?
Yeah, it was very particular, and it only lasts for a few weeks. And we were really punished for those few weeks, but hopefully it won't happen again. I think they've been very clear. We have very good meetings with the referees when Mikel came here, in the managers meeting as well. So I think it's very clear what to expect, and wish everybody the best. I think we're going to need the best of all of us, and to have the best Premier League ever, which I think is going to happen. And hopefully we're going to come on top of that.
Those rules will be implemented more consistently, not just across the team, but also throughout the whole season.
And I think, and a lot of the data says that there have been many improvements as well in the last year or two, and we need to reinforce that message and trust that process and support it.
A process. Oh my goodness me. So that was Mikel Arteta's press conference reaction. People, some interesting quotes, but the start that made me laugh my ass off. I mean, a balloon? Come on, man! What are we doing here? Seriously, what to welcome back a manager? It's not like a tea party or anything. For fuck's sakes, it's meant to be a time where journalists ask questions and that. Instead, you're having about what a 1 minute introduction with a balloon. I mean, get on here, man. Absolute. We all know why it's done for, don't we? PR and social fucking media. That's why. Let's get it right. Big up to you, Ratter Stocks. Bash. Big up, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. He's chatting nothing but shit. I agree. I'm talking about it. We got a lot more points than any team. What are you talking about? He's chatting shit. He is. I couldn't agree more on you, Roster. Lee Gunner is right about Arteta. He's talking shit and rubbish. Lee Gunner did a reaction today, so yeah, I'm going to play a bit of that. See what he has to say about it, because I always find it interesting to hear what Lee Gunner's got to say. Because obviously, Lee Gunner, he's not Arteta's biggest fan, is he? Which I get. He says he's out of his depth, that it's only a matter of time before the football club sack him, which I believe this season it could happen, because Arsenal got a new sporting director now, or someone else on the boards, because Edu left, didn't he? So, yeah, let's wait and see. But yeah, let's listen to a bit of Lee Gunner's reaction now, shall we? Again, I've not listened to this, people, so again, this is going to be a fresh reaction. Lee Gunner, here we go. Press conference. Arteta is lying again. Oh, here we go.
So good evening. We are back again. We are back to the normal setup. We're back. The Premier League is back, and our manager, in his first press conference of the new season, is already lying.
True, he is back into his usual setup. Because look, he's got his background again, like his green screen again. So, yeah, he is back to usual settings because he's not had a background now for a couple of weeks or so, has he? I don't quite know the reason why, because I've not really been watching too much of his content during the off season. But now the season starts again, obviously I'm going to be watching a lot more League Gunner once again. So, yeah, let's hear what he's got to say about it.
His teeth, because he's an absolute scrub. But we'll get into that.
A scrub. I can tell that the season's back. You start hearing the word scrub again. Therefore, even if they're not on their best, they do find a way and get it done. True. Very true, Adam. Here we go.
Free press conference reaction. I'm live with rants in 45 minutes. But we've obviously got the big game coming up Sunday, Arsenal Man United. Got a couple of cans. We're good to go. This has been a bit buggy my end. I don't know if it's bugging your end, but it's bugging my end a little bit. Let me know if it's all working fine there. Bless up to everyone who's locked in as well. Fire through these likes. Make sure you sub into the channel as well. So that'd be lovely. That'd be very nice if you could do that. Let me just get the chat sorted. It's working all right, yeah? It don't feel like it did before I left it. I've had to set it all back up in it. It don't look right. It looks a little bit off key, but anyway, let me get the chat sorted out so we can ping comments. But yeah, we do obviously have the game against Man United Sunday. And I've only seen a couple of quotes from this dickhead's press conference today.
Oh.
I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it. I haven't heard it. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to look at him. And I don't want him as our manager anymore. But unfortunately, he is our manager. And yeah, it's long. It's very long. Leeds guest got evicted. We are going to react to it. Relax, man. We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. But yeah. We're going to go through the most fraudulent bastards press conference, and let's see how he starts off this first press conference of the season. Because the quote I've seen is not looking good, Brett. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all for Super Duper Mick, because he can't fall all over our eyes, mate. Yeah, because we're here to highlight his bullshit and his fraudulence every single week. And if you don't like it, it's tough. Nobody cares. Genuinely, nobody cares. So let me just do this. Let me just sort these screens out. 1 second, guys. Screens galore. No, I want that one on there. That one in there. That one in there. Bosh, perfect. Happy days. Right, we're back. We're sorted. Right. Okay. So. The Spanish Bielsa, do you know what I'm saying? But see, we know how to use OBS, bro. We're an expert. Now what I need to do is go and get the press conference. This is going to be painful. It's going to be very painful, guys, because this guy is a scrub. Right. Where's the...
He is roster. I love Lee Gunner. He's just... brilliant, mate.
The volume's low, is it? Let's see if we can turn my volume up. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me see if we can turn the volume up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure it's the right fucking mic I'm using, because it might be coming through that. That might not be right. It might be coming through the camera. Just double check. No, it's fine. It's strange. My mic actually, is that better? Now the mic's right in front of my mouth. Is that any better? I don't know. The volume's up high though. It's up as high as it can go. So I'm saying, as soon as I fucking move all my shit to another gaff to move back to this one. It's just long, man. Nothing seems the same. It just seems a little bit off key, innit? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the volume's upsized. It can go on the mic. So I don't know, man. I have no idea, bruv. But if I scream and shout and let it all out, it'll probably blow your eardrums. Anyway, let's up Ian, bruv. It was fine in the first place. Okay, cool. It's a bit better. You're making all the fucking noise in that kitchen. What are you doing here, bruv? What's all this rustling around? Fucking get out of here. Can't wait to get my own gaff back. I've only just got it back and I've still not got it back, bruv. Fucking leave the geezer alone. Right, big up Static, bruv. I've pinned that. Thank you very much. We've pinned that. Appreciate it. I hope you're well, man. Happy weekend. It's bank holiday in Spain today.
Oh.
It's a bank holiday. They love a fucking bank holiday out here. They don't really do any work. They just have time off. All right. Let's go, guys. Let's read out every word of this fool's fucking press conference. First of the season. Let's see if he starts as he means to go on.
Here we go.
Let's have a look. Right. Where are we? There we go. Right, cool. Mikel Arteta has been speaking to the press ahead of the opening game of the Premier League season. They should rephrase that. Mikel Arteta has been speaking to the puppets that sit there nodding like little puppets. Like, oh yes, little noddy dogs. Oh yes. Oh yes, the little Churchill dogs. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
During the press conference at
who remembers them? Oh yes, the nodding Churchill dogs.
London Colney Training Centre, Mikel was asked about the squad availability facing the Red Devils and the success of our academy.
There you go. He's removed his glasses, thinking, where's the success of the academy? Oh, fucking hell, come on. Too funny.
What success? What success is that then? Because we let all our players leave for fuck all. And the ones that stay don't win nothing.
Not yet, Adam, I'm listening to the Gunners' reaction. What he thinks of, like, Arteta's press conference reaction.
Damn well, isn't it? I see Amari Hutchinson's just gone to, where did he go? Was it Forest or somewhere for 37 M's? Big up Jimbo, bro. Big up Tony Woodcock Ledge as well with the super chat. But I should appreciate it, man. I'm all good, mate. I hope you're well. Went Forest, 37 mil. He left Arsenal for nothing. That's great success. Great success. Very nice. Big up yourself, bro. You're not funny. Anyway, Liverpool sold a youngster today for 30 M's. There you go. That's success. Right, anyway. How excited is he for the new season? I'm super excited, he said. I can't wait. It's been a really productive pre-season. We've made such an evolution in the squad. This guy's a scrub as well, and we are ready to go. We have made
an evolution in the squad. Really? Oh my God! Honestly, this guy. I mean, yeah. Carry on with your phases, please, Mikel Arteta. Evening, mate. Yeah, good evening, Hayden Cox. How are you doing tonight, mate? Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. So, Ruben Amorim's press conference reaction, not really much to call out, really. I did call out a journalist, for asking a dumb question about Gyökeres, when they're asking Ruben Amorim about Gyökeres, because Ruben Amorim doesn't manage Gyökeres anymore. And, Amorim said, I think we will improve on last season, which I said it's a bit too soon to be talking about that yet. But apart from that, there wasn't really much to call out, really, on our press conference today. So, yeah. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, just giving you a bit of a recap, Hayden Cox.
Such an evolution in the squad. Why don't he just talk like a fucking... He talks like AI. This guy talks like AI, bro. I've sussed it. He's not real. He's an AI bot. He's an iBot. What is the mood in the place? The mood of the place, the energy around it, the enthusiasm that the boys, the staff come with from day one. We are going to do better, to keep improving as a team and to win. That's what drives my energy and why I'm so excited. Nothing to do with the 15 million a year, Mikel. Nothing to do with the 15 million a year. It's all about the energy and the mood in the place that keeps him going. Got ya. Cool. Yeah, it's not called Lego for nothing, do you know what I'm saying? On Leandro Trossard's availability. Okay. I think he's much better. I think he'll be able to train again tomorrow. And if that's the case, he will be fit. Oh, really? So now if you train, you're fit. Got ya. Make a mental note of that one, guys. If you train, that means you're fit. Cool. On if we need to make sales in the transfer window. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. I'll leave that to Berta, mate. Okay. I'll leave that to Andrea Berta and the club. My main focus is about performing, preparing for the games to the best possible way and winning. Now we start the season. It's been a long pre-season with the market being so active. Really. It's been a long pre-season, guys. The excuses are already in. We're worn out. You have to read between the lines with this idiot. I swear down, yeah, because this guy will bamboozle anyone. Okay, cool. Let's go. On starting the season with tough games. Tough games. You have to play everyone twice, mate.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what order you play them in. You still have to play them twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, we need to play each other. We need to play at some point. See, even he said it.
Yeah.
And we'll start with an incredible stadium with so much history and a beautiful way to start the season. Oh, fucking dude. Should we get the violins out? It's a beautiful way to start the season. Going up to the shithole in Manchester. You have to dodge the rats. You have to make sure you don't get food poisoning from the chicken. And if it's raining, you might have to take an umbrella anyway. Yeah, but you might have to sit inside the concourse because you will get fucking pissed all over with the leaky roof. However, if you do go inside onto the concourse, you have to...
Mocking my football club a bit there. He is, but yeah, look, it's very true what he's saying now. Of course it is. Very true.
Piss. What a beautiful stadium, Mikel. This guy took absolute rubbish.
Yeah, he does, like...
Anyway, carry on, Mikel. We will go game by game. Oh, here we go. That's another one you have to read between the lines, yeah? Game by game. Basically, what he's saying is if we don't win, it's the first game, don't worry about it. It's a long season. Just have to put that one under, brush that one away because we'll have Leeds next. Yeah, and make the best preparations and then perform to earn the right to win the game. On the potential for winning the title. Here we go, guys. Margins. Yes, especially the consistency we have shown in the last 3 years. The margins, guys.
The margins.
The margins, guys. We know how small they are. Nearly as small as the IQ of the fucking top gooners that support this shit. All full rats and raw chicken, you know what I'm saying? It's mad, isn't it? Anyway, the margins, we know how small they are. We know the competition as well has increased the level with recruitment. And another year together, we're going to have to win. Well, you're not going to have to win, are you? Because you've got an army full of fucking divs that allow you not to win.
Yep.
Funny that, isn't it?
Very true.
So you don't have to win, and he knows that. This guy thinks he's slick. Unfortunately, he's not that slick, because we see through his bullshit, bruv. Anyway. Oh, come on, man. We've upset the jockey. We've upset him. It was just banter. Anyway, on how many teams can win the Premier League? A lot. Too many. What do you mean too many? Isn't that what we want? We want a competitive league, right?
Yeah.
So why is it too many? Every team in the league should be looking to win the league.
Yeah.
This is pathetic. Big up Hendo, bro. You gonna meet Dow, yeah? Like, Dow's a real one, bro. Yo, bless up, man. Like, he's a nice lad as well, man. Bless up to you, man. He's a good lad, he is, mate. As are you, my friend. Enjoy it. Have a beer for me, Bosh. Anyway, a lot, too many, and it's getting stronger and stronger. There are teams that maybe you don't put them in on a piece of paper right now, but suddenly they'll surprise everybody. The squads, the quality of the managers, the structure they have in the clubs, they are so strong. It's going to be very difficult. So the excuse is there's too many teams that can win, so we're in the strongest league in the world. That's basically the get out out there, guys. Big up Sam for the rate, brother. Hope you're well, man. Mikel Picasso in that. This guy's a joker.
Yeah, I think they might be in trouble down outsourcing, and this could be finally the season where Arteta loses his job because they got a different sporting director now.
Idi Amin, what a name. Plus up to you, Fred. Anyway, let's carry on. Carry on, Mikel. Keep telling us lies. Let's go. On what? Oh, here we go. We've got a question about United. On what to expect from United? Well, according to our fans, they're shit, so I don't know why everyone's worried about it. Yeah, they finished 15th last season, so who cares? We should go there and wallop them. We're unbelievable. Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, they will be different as well. The manager will have more time with them. They have a pre-season. They make some really good signings as well, like anybody else. I think they strengthened, and they will be better than last year, like the rest of the teams. Well, that's factually incorrect, isn't it, Mikel? They will be better than last year, like the rest of the teams. Well, that's factually incorrect, because 3 teams are going to get relegated, mate. So, pick 3 teams to get relegated, they wouldn't be better than last season, would they? Because they would have been kicked out of the fucking league.
Yeah.
This guy is a dickhead.
Honestly, if the other teams were literally more competitive than last season, we would have got relegated. It's as simple as that.
I swear down, this guy, man, he is so fucking jarring, it is annoying. Anyway, on what made us sign Victor Gyökeres? Probably the 55 million quid, Mikel. Big up Ollie, man, for the soup.
Arteta is not elite to get our side in the line and doesn't not have the mentality to get our side in the line winning Premier League titles. Thanks. Yeah, I agree.
Good job. Bless up, brother. Given Tony Adams' comments, do you think the captain should be selected by the manager or the players during the game Sunday? To be honest with you, I don't think the players should get a say on it. Yeah, I don't think they should. The manager should get the say on it. Yeah, the players, but he's such a good guy around the dressing room. Nobody fucking cares, bro. Can you win me a title? You ain't now bollocks. Yeah, the manager's picked the perfect PR puppet because he's a PR puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, Odegaard, yeah, which leads into the question after this, funny enough. So fucking good timing, bro. Yeah, this Odegaard has been a PR puppet since he was 15. Perfect captain for Arsenal when I was out.
Pretty much.
Declan Rice or Gabriel Magalhaes should be our captain. If I had to pick one out of the 2, I'd probably go with Gabby. Yeah, just based on the fact he can see the whole fucking pitch. Yeah, I like a centre-back being captain. But you could make a case for Saka being captain, couldn't you? But anyway, on what made us sign Victor Gyökeres? I can just talk about Victor and how happy we are to have him. I think he's going to have a tremendous impact on the team. An adaptation, the adaptation has been very, very good.
He is rubbish. That's why Real Madrid sold him. What year did they sold him to Arsenal? It was a few years ago, down outsourcing. Yeah, a few years ago now. But of course, Arsenal signed him on loan, and then a couple seasons later, they bought him permanently. But yeah, Real Madrid's got rid of him because clearly he wasn't good enough. It's as simple as that.
Really happy to have him. Another fucking buzzword, adaptation. This guy is just a dickhead. It's like he swallowed a fucking thesaurus or something, isn't it? Odegaard being our captain. Here we go, guys. Well, my opinion is clear, and it's not just my opinion, it's the staff and especially the players. I asked them to vote for the captain, and I got the result yesterday by a mile. a big 100 marks, everybody choosing the same person, which is Martin Odegaard, which is the most clear sign that you can have how they feel about who is their captain and who to defend, improve, and win matches that we want to win.
Yes,
So
facts, Adam.
Okay, cool. So you asked the players to vote for the captain. Interesting stuff, guys. Very interesting. What he should have done, and maybe he did, I don't know, but what he should have done is gave them all a piece of paper and told them to write down who they want as captain, but not to put their name on. Right? Put the captain down, but not to say who it was that's picked that person, and then go and put it in the little box like you do when you go voting. Yeah, anonymous vote, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. See, I'm a mutant. See, fucking listening to this can turn into a mutant. Yeah, anonymous vote. Yeah, because then you'll get a totally different fucking story then, wouldn't you? Yeah, because I'm telling you right now, there's players in that team that don't rate this captain. Secret ballot, there you go. This is pathetic, bruv. He probably didn't even do the vote. He's probably lying. He's probably made all of this up. He probably didn't even ask him. Yeah, why not vote for the manager while we're at it? Exactly. Vote for the new manager as well. This guy is a compulsive bullshitter, man. This guy just lies for his team. Compulsive liar. He's the perfect manager. Can you get me a beer out the freezer, please? Thank you. He's a compulsive liar. Absolute wrong. Big up Kyle Walsh, brother. Thank you. Look at that. We have table service, guys. Table service.
Table service.
Lovely. Anyway. You right in there making all that noise? Funny, is it? You know this mic's super sensitive, yeah? Yeah? Rustling around. Are you digging? Yeah, you're digging like our manager. Yeah, he's digging. He's looking for gold. Yeah. Anyway, let's carry on how much the club has supported him in the transfer window this summer. It's not just supporting me, of course, but supporting the team, supporting the vision, the idea, and especially the ambition and the level that we are playing, the competition that we have, and what we expect to do. So we have improved the squad. We have to improve the squad. My bad. Let me start that again. See, I'm a mutant. See, he talks in riddles. He bamboozles me. Yeah. So we have to improve the squad. We have to improve the quality and the depth of the squad, and we've certainly done that in a great way. Really? Please explain how, Mikel. Because that would be the next question as soon as he answers that. As soon as he said that, the next one would be, can you explain how then?
Yeah.
No, I don't rate the Kaffir. I ain't rated him since before he got the job, and I've been right every year since.
Fair play, you have, mate. You have.
What do I know? I'm just negative for views, apparently. I don't know. I have 30,000 views on the Super Cup final the other night on the second channel. Mad. Crazy. Oh, I'm playing up for rivals. But then we showed a video of me yesterday when we played Liverpool last year. Or, no, sorry, 2 years ago. Yeah, well, I'm absolutely coating into Liverpool whilst I'm on the watch long. That's an edited version of what he said. Of course it is, because Arsenal website, they don't put exactly every word on here. We've proven that before multiple times.
Yeah.
So anyway, please explain how we've improved the squad. We've improved in the striker position, because we ain't got a striker, well, we now have. We've improved as an upgrade on Tomiyasu, because that guy was fucking awful. Yeah, and never fit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It was all Kieran Tierney. It was only Kieran Tierney who was ever injured in the football club. It's all Kieran Tierney. All Kieran Tierney. Wow, okay, cool. Let's see who wins the most trophies this season. Oh, but it's easier in Scotland. You still have to win them. So, we've only improved in a backup defender. Yeah, because Tomiyasu could never stay fit. And we've improved in the striker position. Okay. Fantastic. Carry on, Mikel. I'm getting the best version of Jokeris. We want to do everything. First of all, understanding the player and exposing the player to the conditions that he can fulfill his incredible potential. So basically, you're going to play like Sporting then, is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah, we're going to go corner, cool, carry on. Then that's going to be the key. And the good thing is, there's many players, many strikers that have come from different leagues. They have come to the Premier League and been successful. No fucking shit, Sherlock. And it's for us creating the right context, Guna buzzword.
Yeah, what Ruben Amorim likes to say as well,
for
people.
Victor to do that and do what he does best, and that is to score goals. On a standout memory against Manchester United, there's some great memories. It's history. The clashes when I was younger. There were some massive characters playing for both teams, and it created something different in those games. Now it is different. But I think it's going to be super intense and very exciting. Okay, cool. Stop right there. Rewind. You have to read between the lines with this crap. Let's go again. There is a lot. Some great memories. It's history. The clashes when I was younger. There were some massive characters playing for both teams, and it created something different in those games. Now it is different. Basically saying they were geezers that could fucking have it, and this lot were a bunch of weak, pampered millionaires. They're all making a living like him. That's basically what he's saying, guys.
Very true.
Just one more time for the cheap seats at the back, guys. Hate watching. So I'll say it again. On standout memories against Manchester United, there's a lot. Some great memories. It's history. The clashes when I was younger. There were some massive characters playing for both teams, and it created something different in those games. Now it's different, but I think it's going to be super intense and very exciting. I would say be excited. Really. This is the unprecedented transfer window, by the way. Vava Vun Frenchie, what we saying, baby? Crazy, isn't it? It's a journey, guys. The irony is he's created weak, pampered millionaires. Facts. And now they're all crying because Zinchenko's coming out chatting shit. Well, who fucking knew? We've been calling that prat out for years.
Yeah.
What a me. You're not funny, man. Is Rodrigo going to see? Or are you just on the wind-up? Right, big ups to Don. We'll see, man. Christian was on Sky Sports. Wow, really? There you go, job complete. That's all they want, bruv. I said you're on the marching powder. Well, I'm not, but let's assume I was. Ain't my fault you can't afford it. I'm high up 38 degree. Fucking it is 38 degrees. 38 degree pure sunshine. Beautiful tan. The tan is tanning. We have table service at the gaff. Lovely stuff. Crazy, isn't it? You got cooked by Mons. Was Mons on there as well? I see that. No, you're right. I did see that. I didn't see Christian on there. Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy.
Mad. Anyway, let's carry on. On if he's as excited as he was ahead of previous seasons. What a shit question. It's 38 in Canada too. It's fucking hot, man. There's no breeze today either. Luckily, the aircon's working all right. I think it gets you more and more excited.
Well, I'll get him banter down, that sort of thing. Yeah, banter.
The more I spend time with the players and the staff, the more reasons for me to come in every single day with a big smile on my face. No, that's probably the 15 million quid a year that you're stealing out of our football club. With a lot of energy. I'm very enthusiastic about what we do. I'm very privileged. Oh, you're fucking very privileged, mate. Yeah, you're very fucking privileged. Yeah, because you shouldn't have the job in the first place and you've been winging it for 6 years. He gets goosebumps, Darren, do you know what I'm saying?
Goosebumps.
Anyway, carry on, Mikel. On the chance to get wins from difficult games early on. Yes, 100%. It's a big opportunity to go to Old Trafford on day one and go there and play the way we want to play and win the game. That's the focus and the energy, guys. The energy, guys. This is a light bulb, guys. Oh, don't worry. If we beat Man United, we have the Cuban cigar waiting for Rants on Tuesday. That's a nice fucking cigar as well. Very nice cigar. We'll be there smoking the Romy pack. However, if we lose, I'm fucked. Anyway, let me just read that again. On the chance to get wins from difficult games early on. Well, apparently every game's difficult, right? Apparently every game in the Premier League's difficult. So, what are we doing there? Are you right there? Yeah? What is this Romanian shit you're watching?
Do you want to know what comment I wrote on the Gale Talks Football? Go on. I can imagine what you put though, mate.
Oh, don't tell me Netflix is fucked again. Bear with me, guys. Every single time this woman rocks up, fucking Netflix, she can't sign into it for no apparent reason. Give me 1 minute, yeah?
Okay. Well, we'll skip to the bit where he returns. And continue listening to this. His reaction to the Arteta press conference reaction. Here you go, he's about to return now. I can skip the video a bit.
Right, now we've sorted that little technical issue out. She's got her Netflix sorted. We're good to go, guys. We are good to go. Right, where's my charger? Charge my phone up. No, I'm going to fucking speak to anyone. We don't want to speak to anybody, bro. Nobody cares. Right, how many people are watching? 1,000 people. Bosh. Wait, these likes are a disgrace. These likes are an absolute fucking shambles. You've got taken the piss out of me. Disgusting behaviour. This is scandalous. Anyway, carry on, Mikel. Carry on. So,
I said, come face me, and called him brown envelope. They said Arteta will win nothing and bottle the league. Really? Wow. You're going in real hard downright sorting. Fair play.
Where was we? Okay. And if there's more pressure on us to win the title this season, right, I hope you're all sitting down for this one, because this is the quote I see earlier, yeah? When am I never full of bitterness? When I'm not talking about Arsenal Football Club, mate. Because I'm very bitter. Because I've seen this club win 17 trophies in my lifetime, mate. Yeah, and this club is an absolute fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When I'm not talking about Arsenal Football Club, I'm extremely chilled out. I'm very happy. As soon as I talk about this football club, it winds me up. It's what it is, isn't it? It's what it is. When you've...
A bit like with Man United last season, you know, when I was off camera and that and doing other things, you know, I wasn't really thinking about them. But on camera, my goodness me, I teared them a new arsehole because they deserved it. Because they're absolutely horseshit last season, people. Let's get it right.
Seeing your club systematically destroyed in front of your very eyes over 2 decades is very jarring. But here's what it is. Anyway, make sure you're all sitting down. Get your feet propped up. Get yourself a drink. I'll give you a couple of seconds. We'll spark a cigar. We'll spark a ciggy up, bruv. Get ready, guys, because you're not going to believe what this dickhead said. If you're driving, make sure you pull over. Because this guy is the biggest compulsive liar in world football. Don't worry, we've got plenty of popcorn. Got plenty of popcorn, mate. Plenty. Get ready, guys. Get ready, guys. Because what you're about to hear, totally like my fucking toe's still fucked, bro. I can't lie. I was only window shopping, no like. Fucking like the stream, bruv. My work rate's been a shambles. Well, not really. I know that I've got 9 months of fucking flat out work, bruv.
Yeah. I mean, literally streaming every day you are.
So tonight, after this, I'm on with Rants in about 10, 15 minutes. Then I'm doing the Liverpool game. Tomorrow I'm doing the early kickoff, one of the 4. I'll maybe do one of the La Liga games after that. Yeah, then I'll be doing the late kickoffs. Then I'll be doing the late kickoffs. Then I'll be doing the stream on here. So I'm doing 4 watch-alongs in the stream tomorrow.
I say that is unreal work rate.
Ain't my fault you got cooked by a 15-year-old, bruv. Bosh, hold that. El Hornet's still setting up the house. No, do you know what's mad, yeah? What did I say yesterday? You have to hold the top of the door, then put the handle down. Not fucking rocket science, even a spastic. Anyway, right. And if there is more pressure on us to win the title this season. Before I get into that, yeah, by the way, yeah, on Amazon,
Do you think I took it too far on the comment? No, you're just expressing your opinion, mate.
Right. Yeah, Premier Sports, Bundesliga, Serie A, and Dutch League. Bundesliga, Serie A, Dutch League, La Liga, and La Liga 2. They haven't got every single game for them leagues, but there's quite a few. So yeah, the Zone would have a lot of, they'll have all the Prem. But yes, let's carry on. On F there, on Spanish Amazon or UK Amazon. UK Amazon Prime TV, bro. Although when I logged in earlier at the Bird's house, yeah, it said that I was using a VPN. Yeah, and fucking it never normally does that, so maybe they found a way to fuck me over with VPNs. Anyway, well, if there is more pressure on us to win the title this season, you keep digging. You have to keep digging. Take a shot every time this dickhead says digging. 4 shots, guys.
Digging.
1.
What, are you trying to dig out your trophy cabinet or something,
3.
or add something to it?
4. The Zone don't allow you to have a VPN, unfortunately. Right. The gold is going to be there. We'll start again for anyone who's just joined, yeah? You keep digging. You have to keep digging because one day the gold is going to be there. That's all the time what I've been taught. I have been educated. And that's it. Excuse me, Mikel? You keep digging. You have to keep digging because one day the gold is going to be there.
PR. So basically, PR literally stands for Big Up to You, Matty Plays Games. PR stands for Press Release and Public Relations. And football usually stands for Press Release. Ethan, Josh, what a great time to be a Liverpool supporter. Once again, we're top of the league. I mean, yeah, I thought it was a very entertaining game, Connor Range. You know, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really did. But, you know, one negative side, obviously, was that supporter who was being racist to Semedo, the Bournemouth player. Now, he needs to be dealt with rapidly and hopefully never attend a football match again, because that is a disgrace. Nowhere near sustainable. I have done a short reaction to your game, by the way, so if you get a spare moment, do check it out, mate. Josh Osterski, Ahmed Diallo, Cunha, Diego Delo, Bruno Fernandes, Ugarte, Diego Leon, Kobe Mainu, Dulett in Heaven, Luke Shaw. Big up to you, Lucky, by the way. Oh, he's been arrested, has he? That's great news. Absolutely great news. Kicked straight out after the incident. Great stuff. Should never be allowed to attend matches again.
That's all the time what I've been taught. I've been educated, and that's it. For 3 seasons, we have more points than any other team in the league. It's incredible. That's why we have all the consistency. Right, stop right there, Mikel. Blatant, barefaced fucking liar. Man City have got more points than us in that time. Factually. Man City have got 251 points in that time. We've got 247. Why is he lying? Yeah, and why has nobody in that press conference stood there and said, "Oh, excuse me, Mikel, I've just checked why you were saying that, and you're actually wrong"? No? Got ya. You get your VIP AAA passes taken away. Of course you will. Of course you will. Now, in that same time period, yeah? Should we compare trophies? Yeah, no diggity, no doubt. You're not funny, man. How does he keep on doing this shit? Because the twats that sit in the press conferences are only there for the jolly up, mate. Keep their press passes. They get to watch football in the stadium for free.
That's very true, actually.
That's all they want, bro. They ain't interested in this football club. They're interested in what they can get out of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man City have had 251 points. Arsenal have had 247. I think Liverpool have got 232 in that time. Yeah, cool. Now should we compare Premier League trophies? Because Liverpool have 1 and Man City have 2. Oh, we have fucking 0. He's barefaced sat in front of a fucking room full of journalists, so-called journalists. Yeah, they're not journalists, they're content creators. Shoulder slander. No, I'm going to stay on this geezer's fucking neck for the rest of the fucking season, mate, and hopefully he's gone before Christmas. Yeah, this guy is ruining our football club. Yeah, he's lying. Yeah, and if you like listening to lies, comforting lies, sweet little lies, you carry on listening to sweet little lies. I'm not. Yeah, I'm calling out this manager.
Fair play, and carry on holding him accountable, league gunner. Fair play to you. If Arsenal fan, I would want to sack Arteta because you should got side to Champions League final. Yeah, that should have done, but lucky he's not elite enough, is he?
For his failure. Yeah, and if people call me out all the time. I'm pretty sure Mikel's not sat here watching it, and if he is, I hope he fucking realises.
Not since 2020, lucky.
Compulsive liar, and I know he is. Yeah, he's sat there. You keep digging, and you have to keep digging because one day the gold is going to be there. That's all the time what I've been taught. I've been educated, and that's it. For 3 seasons, we have more points than any other team in this league. It's incredible. That's why we have all the consistency.
Manchester United better than us. Are you an Arsenal fan, by the way, Lucky? Or are you a Manchester United fan? I take it you're a Manchester United fan, but I'm never 100% too sure who you support. But I take it you are a Manchester United fan. He's not. Well, yeah, he's literally a manager who's a bit out of his depth, I say. Adam Dar.
Now we have to do it in a season to earn 1 more point or the same amount of points and more goal difference than other teams. That's the objective.
He needs to bin off no trophies in 7 years. Yeah, not sustainable, Lucky.
You're lying. Man City have amassed more points than us in that time. Why is nobody in that press conference calling him out on it? Yeah, one day when? How long do we have to wait to find the gold, bro? Yeah, translating the mutineers to English, bro. This is why I do these press conferences, because this guy will bamboozle people. Then what will happen is, the millions of people around the world that have sat and listened to that, watched it, read the transcript, seen the clip, seen the fucking... Fabrizio even posted that clip, that out on a tweet. Why didn't Fabrizio post that out and say, actually, correction, Mikel? Correction, Man City have amassed more.
We could do Adam Dar easily, mate, 100%. But I hope we do win the Carabao Cup or something.
Because all of the people in the comment section, we're calling it out. Yeah, and who cares whether you've amassed the most points over 3 seasons? How about should we go 5 seasons since you've been here, mate? 5 full seasons. Should we amass the points up then and see where we're at? Yeah, should we now compare trophies? Yeah, I'm seeing people going off on Tony Adams the other day. Oh, but he was a shit manager. He was a great player, but a shit manager.
No, I'm convinced Manchester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool will win one of the 2 cups. United won't handle them. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Adam Dahl. But yeah, you got a good point.
Cool. Well, this guy was a shit player, and he's a shit manager. How about that? Tone wins again. Now this is bullshit, bro. Yeah, run the likes up. Big up Peter, bro. This is pathetic. As a Spurs fan, I used to hate Wenger as a person, but at least he could back up as a world-class manager. Arteta's a fraud. Facts. Do you know what it is with Wenger, yeah? Wenger genuinely, yeah, and this word gets thrown out in football all the time, yeah? Wenger genuinely had aura. This guy's got no fucking aura, no personality. He's just robotic, which is why our team is robotic. He is literally an AI bot that sits there all smug, mentions the fans all the time, mentions how fantastic the group and the players are. Oh, we're doing it for our fans. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. This guy's a very fucking clever guy, bruv. Very, 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 very clever guy. Yeah, very clever. Yeah, but he ain't fucking highlighting to me anything other than his stupidness. Yeah, because he might be able to con the thickest people that roam the planet. He ain't conning me. Yeah, and this is why I do these press conference reactions. Yeah, because this guy is a compulsive bullshitter.
Same as I like to call out the PR in our press conferences as well. Because you know me, I absolutely hate it.
Compulsive bullshitter. Yeah, and this is the thing, yeah, like, I'm seeing people say about Tony Adams, why is he coming out saying it publicly? Why didn't he phone Mikel? Why are you trying to mute him, bruv? This ain't North Korea.
Anglaise is out fan from Manchester, but our aim is scoring more goals, reaching top 8 or 7, go for cups. Absolutely, yeah.
Tony Adams is sitting on a stage, yeah, and there's fucking people in the crowd watching, and they ask him a question. Somebody asked him a question. Why is he not allowed to answer that? This guy won 4 fucking titles for our club. He actually won our last European trophy. Never see him get walloped 8-2 at Old Trafford. 6-0 by Chelsea. Get out of it, man. Yeah, these men just want to silence everybody. Yeah. Then now I'm seeing people going, oh, how come Zinchenko, Vieira, Lokonga, and all these other players, and Cole Hine and all the Nelsons are all still at the club? Yeah, Berta's got blood in his hands. Why are you putting more pressure on Berta since March or April when he got announced officially? Then you are on a manager that's been here and about to embark on his sixth full season. Why? Why don't you just say you're sexually attracted to the manager? Why don't you just say that? And do you know what it is, yeah? We've not even heard Berta speak. Berta's not even done a sit-down interview yet. That's what I'm saying. Berta isn't the reason these bums are at the club. Berta's the reason they're going to be leaving, though. Berta will get rid of these players. Yeah, Berta's going to get rid of this fucking manager at some point. And I'm telling you now, yeah, this manager better hit the ground running this season real quick. Because that first 6 games, no matter what order you play him in, you still got to play him. Yeah? But I'm telling you now, if we end up with 3 losses in them first 6 games, yeah, you watch all these top gooners start fucking crying. Yeah, and start, oh, well, maybe, maybe he's not the guy anymore. Fuck off. Yeah? Zinchenko's sitting there crying like a little bitch. Oh, my daughter was looking. Oh, mummy, where's daddy? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Look, he's on the bench. Oh, that really hurt my feelings. Fuck off, mate. You got 7.5 times pay rise. You was on 20 grand a week at Man City. You never came out talking all this chat at Man City. Do you know why? Because Pep would have beat the shit out of you. Yeah, Pep would have told you, sit down, shut up, nobody dog. Get out of here, man. Yeah, it comes to the nice family club. Oh, we're a family. We're a family
Again,
club.
pathetic PR
bollocks. It's a nice environment. Fuck your nice environment. How about win? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, this is BS, man. I don't see my daughter as much as I want. Every worker out there. Mel. Yeah, bro, this guy, bro, I swear down. I swear, Danny, this Zinchenko's a dickhead, bro, I swear. It's pathetic, isn't it? I'm gonna do a reaction to his book as well. I don't know when. Maybe in an international break. I'll do a reaction to his book. I'm not gonna buy it. Yeah, we'll find a way. No, it's pathetic, isn't it? Winners breed winners. Oh, Graham was a winner. Wenger was a winner. Adams learned on winners. Arteta, exactly. Thank you. Tell him, bro. Imagine sitting there slagging off Tony Adams. I'm seeing Top Gooners, right? And I've enjoyed my last couple of months, just chilling, going here, there, and everywhere, seeing friends, seeing family, you know, like partying, doing whatever, yeah, enjoying the sunshine. Yeah, but as of today, I'm back in work mode, mate. Yeah, read along and that. I'm back in work mode, mate. Yeah, because I've hardly seen anything, yeah, but I have seen some little clips here and there. Yeah, D, I'm sorry, bruv. Yeah, we need to have a conversation, my guy. Whether it's your channel, my channel, because the way you were talking about Tony Adams the other day is mad. That's crazy to me. The way Agal's been talking, the way Christian's been talking. Yeah, Agal saying that Arteta's better than Wenger. Oh, but Wenger went 9 years without a trophy. Cool, why didn't you want him out then? But he went 9 years. Okay, so basically what he was saying is it's okay for Mikel Arteta to go 9 years without winning nothing because Wenger did it. Yeah, well, guess what, mate? Wenger's got a statue outside the ground for a fucking reason. And everyone knows my thoughts on Wenger. Yeah, and I'll tell you something, yeah, this guy, Mikel Arteta, could manage until he's 250 years old. He will never, ever, 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 ever win what Arsene Wenger won at Arsenal. Never in a million years. A billion years. Never going to happen. It's not happening.
Yeah, I agree, Lucky. You know, if you were a true Arsenal fan, you would want him out. I agree. So true. Pep Guardiola is a teacher for Arteta. Yeah.
It's not happening, mate. It's not happening. Tony Adams. Cool. People want to cuss him, whatever. Yeah? Your captain is a fraud. Tony Adams, however, isn't. Oh, but he was always drunk. Cool. What makes his achievements even better then? He was smashed off his nut every time he played them, right? Your captain's sober as a judge and he can't fucking win a trophy. Make it make sense. Imagine slagging off, yeah? Some of the people that are doing this that I've seen, I've actually seen Tony Adams play and seen them win trophies at our club. Now they want to cuss him to protect this manager. But the whole reason you support Arsenal is because we were winning trophies with him as captain.
Yeah.
But now, because he's come out and had a go at your fucking manager and your captain, all of a sudden he's a dickhead. Oh, he must be back on the booze. Oh, he's just jealous. Why is he trying to derail the season before it's even started? Why didn't he just phone Mikel up directly? Why should he? He's Tony fucking Adams, mate. He's got a statue outside our ground for a reason.
Yeah.
If anything, yeah, Mikel should be phoning him up, asking for advice on who should be fucking captain. Get out of here, man. This is bullshit. I'm sick to death of this cunt. Yeah, the quicker this manager leaves this football club, the quicker these fucking idiots piss off with him. Yeah, because I'm telling you now, yeah, I've seen this with the Wenger in, Wenger out and all of that, and I was going at that point. Yeah, these men never back to Unai Emery. Trust me, you best believe the next manager who gets this job, they're not backing him. They're not backing him. They're not backing him. They will not back this manager how they've backed the current manager. Yeah, the next manager is not going to come out this one.
Because
never in a fucking million years.
A lot of Arsenal fans like Mikel Arteta more than the football club. Let's get it right.
Has been an absolute fucking disgrace. I've been supporting this club since 1987. You're cussing off Tony fucking Adams. Are you tapped? Are you actually all right? They wouldn't back Cesc. They wouldn't back Cesc because the way he left to go Barca, he went to the F1 in Silverstone. Yeah, he went on strike. But now, yeah, they're cussing out Isak for going on strike. But they were happy for fucking Gyökeres to go on strike. But now, but he's signed a contract. He's contracted to the club. Cool, but now you all want these players out of the club like Zinchenko. Well, he's got a contract and he's saying, bollocks, I'm staying. But now, because you don't like that player anymore, yeah, after telling me, yeah, that he was pivotal to how we play football. He was crucial, bringing the winning mentality. All he's brought is a fucking load of baggage. This guy's a bitch. Get out of him, man. There's a reason he's brought me on Instagram. I've never even fucking tagged him on anything on Instagram. Yeah, there's a reason that guy's blocked me, because he's a weak little bitch. Pathetic. This fan base is the biggest fucking problem. And I've been saying that for a decade. And here we are, a decade later. Oh, now we've still got people calling out Tony Adams, calling out Thierry. Oh, he's jealous of Mikel. In what way, shape, or form is Thierry Henry fucking jealous of Mikel Arteta? Oh, but he had a failed managerial career. Cool. Well, Mikel Arteta had a failed fucking football career.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta never got a cap for his country.
That's very true.
World Cup. Hold that. Forget domestic. For your nation, you weren't even good enough to the point where you even thought about fucking trying to play for England. He even wanted to try and play for England, you know.
That's laughable.
It's pathetic, bro. Like, big up Gary, bro. No one, like, no proper Arsenal fan slags off to Big Tone, bro. No one. Mr. Arsenal. Yeah, I'm seeing D the other day saying he's not Mr. Arsenal. I know he's not Mr. Yes, he is Mr. Arsenal. Him and David O'Leary are Mr. Arsenals, bro.
Yeah, legends. Like the legends on my screen, like.
Yeah, he knows a captain when he sees one. Can you imagine if he was in a dressing room, playing football, and Martin Odegaard was in the team? Yeah, they'd have him gripped up against the fucking wall, weighing him in. Yeah, do you remember the clip of Lee Dixon saying that when he fucking first played his North London derby, he just signed from Stoke, yeah, and fucking Tony Adams and Steve Bold gripped him up by the throat, pinned him up in the fucking dressing room, and said, "We don't fucking lose to this lot." And he was shitting it like, "Fucking hell, let me down." Yeah, he said, "I went out there, I had the best game I ever had." Yeah, because he fucking knew. Now imagine doing that with Martin Odegaard. He'd cry, "Oh, my mental piss off, you dickhead." Yeah, that captain is the fucking perfect representation of number one, this manager, and number two, this fucking fan base. The stream of rants is 6 minutes ago, so we're rapping. We're rappers, bruv. We're rappers. Right, let me just check out missed any super chats. I have missed super chats. Sorry, guys.
Okay, right. That's pretty much anything from the Gunners' reaction. No Arteta's press conference reaction, but yeah, I have to agree with him. You know, literally, the PR, what comes out of Mikel Arteta, is an absolute disgrace. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But there you go. We all know why these managers talk absolute riddles, people. Yep. Why do you think it is? Oh, yeah. All for clicks, views, retweets. Yeah, nearly 2 hours. Yeah, I know. This has been a good stream, mate. There. Let's go with Sear Talks. Let's redirect to him. Anyway, that is the end of tonight's show, people. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed that. We are going to be redirecting to Sear Talks now, so make sure you put Mr. Joshy J. Raid. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye.